West Broad Village, Central Virginia's largest and most dynamic mixed-use project. Masterfully designed, a true example of new urbanism. Located in Short Pump, Richmond, Virginia's most vibrant retail market, boasting over 5.5 million square feet of retail space and home to the 1.2 million square foot Short Pump Town Center. The 118-acre site at full build consists of 450,000 square feet of retail, 339 apartment units, 600,000 square feet of office space, 575 townhomes, and 5,445 parking spaces.
Well, we've been involved in West Broad Village since 2005 when it was being entitled, as pretty much as a home builder. Then in 2008, 2009, the tenants that were in place pulled out and the whole property began a downward spiral. In 2008 and 2009, there were millions of dollars worth of liens, lawsuits filed. The project came to a sudden halt, and we spent the next 6 months trying to figure out a way to structure a deal to save it. In December of 2009, we closed on a $10 million investment in West Broad Village that caused another $15 million to be put into the project for a total of about $25 million. That infusion of capital saved the project, put it back on track, and led to the ultimate sale to XL Trust, the national REIT.
West Broad Village's retail inception. By 2008, the project's retail component was well underway. 3 anchor tenants, Whole Foods at 60,000 square feet, REI at 26,600 square feet, and Home Goods at 25,000 square feet all established their first location in the Richmond market at West Broad Village. Other national tenants had also committed to the project. Anchors included JCPenney's, Thomasville Furniture, Old Navy, Books A Million, and Dave & Buster's. Restaurants included Mimi's Cafe, Gordon Biersch, Lito's Pizza, Kona Grill, and McCormick & Schmidt's. Inline and pad tenants included Lane Bryant, Blue Tulip, Justice, Dress Barn, Ulta, Carter's, Famous Footwear, Wells Fargo, and Union First Market Bank. West Broad Village's retail downfall. By mid-2009, the project was categorized as distressed. $5.5 million worth of liens and lawsuits were filed and loans were in default. Public perception was that of a dying project. JCPenney, Old Navy, Books A Million, Thomasville, all the complimentary fashion tenants, and 3 large restaurant tenants walked away from West Broad Village.
In early 2009, Markel Eagle Partners started evaluating the opportunity of making an investment at West Broad Village. The project had stalled and been in distress for quite some time. All of the national retailers that were signed up to enter the market were going, they were leaving, they were not taking occupancy. One of the 3 home builders that was slated to build townhomes in the community, they also left. There were 2 home builders with plenty of demand and no ability to move the project forward. Markel Eagle found the opportunity to invest some capital and get the project back on tracks. We had 545 townhomes that we needed to finish development on and sell to 2 home builders, 1 regional builder and 1 national home builder. The demand was amazing. The idea and the concept of living in a community where you could walk to a restaurant, walk to shop for your groceries was very exciting and very new for Richmond, Virginia. The only problem was homeowners couldn't close their homes. I like to say that Old Brick Road at the time was Old Dirt Road. This was an incomplete project and tenants were not taking occupancy. The homeowners could not close on their homes. There was liens, there was litigations. The original brokers on this project had liened the project for hundreds of thousands of dollars. What kind of retail tenants are going to show up there? The homeowners wanted to close, but they couldn't. We came in and provided money. But one of the most important things, in addition to bringing money and bringing the ability to start selling townhomes, was to align ourselves with a quality brokerage group that could sell to the market the idea and the concept that one day 545 townhomes will be filled with residents. And the types of places that they're going to want to walk to are restaurants and shops for everyday life. We got involved 2009, at the end of the year. 3 years later, the residential absorption has been terrific. We've completed the infrastructure and continue to sell homes on a very regular basis. The amazing thing for the tenants of those newly constructed homes has been the retailers and the restaurants that have taken occupancy. Over 3 years, this project has gone from the old dirt road to actually having bricks on old brick road, tenants filling the spaces and increasingly filling the spaces every month. The holes that were along Broad Street that were the holes of a toothy smile are filling in with national tenants coming back to the market. And we really attribute that to our partnership with a great retail brokerage group. We've been fortunate both on the residential side, but also on the commercial side to see West Broad Village flourish over the past 3 years with both a capital infusion, but also local knowledge, skills, and expertise that have transformed this project, more closely aligning it to the original developer's dream. It's 2013, and retailers are excited about being in West Broad Village. Homebuyers are excited about buying in West Broad Village, and the project has tremendous momentum.
West Broad Village's turning point. The end of 2009 saw Markel Eagle Partners, a Richmond-based private equity fund, infuse a sizable capital contribution to right the ship at West Broad Village. And in 2010, it began curing the legal and financial burdens facing the project, installed monumental signage, completed sidewalks and landscaping, addressed deferred maintenance on roads and lighting, all instrumental to help jumpstart the retail component of West Broad Village. West Broad Village's retail revitalization. 2010 marked the beginning of NAI Eagle's assignment for the exclusive listing of West Broad Village. That assignment would prove to play an integral role in the success of the entire development's turnaround through NAI Eagle's exhaustive efforts on the project's retail component. NAI Eagle worked closely with West Broad Village's developer and lenders to educate them on the current state of the Richmond market. They assisted in setting achievable goals that met lenders' expectations, implemented creative deal structures unseen in the Richmond market, aggressively marketed West Broad Village to change the negative perception held by the public and the retail community. They highlighted the success of the apartment and residential components of the project in tandem with Whole Foods to emphasize daily foot traffic and the overall health of the project. NAI Eagle also relocated their home office to West Broad Village. They worked to attract well-credited national tenants for the high-visibility pad sites and inline end caps while building an eclectic mix of local tenants for the interior inline space. When NAI Eagle secured the West Broad Village listing assignment in 2010, only 5,500 of the 180,000 square feet of inline retail space was occupied. To date, NAI Eagle has leased over 95,000 square feet of inline retail. Originally, only 4 of the 8 high-visibility pad sites were occupied. Since 2010, NAI Eagle has secured tenants for the remaining 4 pad sites with national retailers, including Bonefish Grill, Diamonds Direct, Chewy's Tex-Mex, and Carrabba's Italian Grill. Since NAI Eagle's involvement in West Broad Village, retail occupancy has doubled by adding just under 200,000 square feet, resulting in nearly $4 million of additional NOI. Total NOI for the property went from $5.5 million to $11 million, resulting in over $60 million of value upon sale.
In 2010, when we took over the leasing of West Broad Village, the owner and the banks involved had unrealistic rental expectations. None of them were local, so we really had to give them some guidance into what market rents were. We were able to convince them to drop the rental rate from $25 per square foot down to $16, which greatly helped our leasing activity. Since this project was in financial distress, the owner did not have money for tenant improvement allowances, and the banks were not willing to loan money for TI for local tenants. In lieu of TI, we were able to convince the owner to give out significant free rent as a leasing incentive. In some cases, we gave out up to a year of free rent.
Once leasing momentum gained here at West Broad Village, we saw a drastic shift in the retail dynamic of the project. The project was originally slated to be soft goods and fashion oriented, anchored by JCPenney, Old Navy, Books A Million, and the normal small shops that generally follow those anchor tenants. Market demand told us that that was not the case, and we quickly shifted to that of an entertainment and restaurant oriented center. Restaurant and small retailers that catered towards the residents, We're excited about the project. We accommodated many small shops and restaurants, as small as 3 7,000 square foot local restaurants, and Bonefish Grill, Chewy's Tex-Mex, and Carrabba's Italian Grill for high visibility freestanding pads. We continue to see that momentum gaining with the restaurants and are negotiating several national and local restaurants.
West Broad Village disposition. Because of their institutional knowledge of the development, NAI Eagle was asked to be an essential part in underwriting and facilitating the disposition of the asset on behalf of the developer. Through 6 months of negotiating, the team was able to successfully assist the owner in every important aspect, including development, management, underwriting, and leasing. A true full-service commercial real estate team.
We purchased a daily ad on a regional email service that's read by over 20,000 business people a day. We, of course, met with retailers and brokers at your local, regional, and national ICSC shows, if anything, to remind them about West Broad Village. Day to day, it was frustrating early on. We banged our heads, felt like we were running in place. But believe me, at the end of the day, we realized that this could be a signature project that would launch our new company. To top it off, we have moved our office to West Broad Village, essentially being on-site leasing and management.
At the onset of NAI Eagle's involvement at West Broad Village in 2010, only 5,500 square feet of inline retail was leased out of the 180,000 square feet available. We have since leased 95,000 square feet. And of the 8 high visibility retail pads that were available in 2010, we have leased an additional 4 with Bonefish Grill, Carrabba's Italian Grill, Chewy's Tex-Mex, and Diamonds Direct.